Mountains in Denver, Colorado. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Athletics going up against the Colorado Rockies. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Well, this is one of the most picturesque settings there is in the entire sport.
You've got the trees out in center field. You've got the waterfall. You've got just tremendous backdrop of the mountains. But one thing about this ballpark is it plays fast. So you got to be ready defensively. And you also have to keep the ball down, set your sights just a little bit lower because of the altitude and elevation. Pitches don't break as well.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, German Marquez.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. And that one is downstairs. And away we go this afternoon. Swing and a foul out of play. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
That misses the zone, and it's a full count. Cut out and miss, struck him out, and one away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Marquez, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. The other way. Hilliard makes the catch, and there's two away. And time now to check out the A's lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
J.J. Bleday at the plate with two away, swings through that one. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And 1-2-3 go the A's. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Denver, and on the mound today, Luis Severino. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Brenton Doyle leading things off and takes a strike. And that's outside. And 1-1. Swings through that.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Ryan McMahon in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The pitch. In the air, center field. Lede in and to his right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Time to check out the Rockies lineup.
Tovar.
Two outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Ezequiel Tovar. First pitch swinging.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Two outs, base is empty. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Severino. The shortstop takes the ball. Now this is in the air down the line. Butler snags it, and that is that. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Coors Field, second inning set to go. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Marquez back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next offering is fouled back. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Slice to right, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts off the second with a double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next to hit, Tyler Soderstrom. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Runner at second, nobody out. And another ball. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him. That K is his third of the game.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, Zach Geloff up next for the A's. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Man at second. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. This one high in the air to left center. Jones under it. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Seth Brown.
So here's Brown at the plate.
Come on, Rockies!
First offering, and it just misses. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Luis Arias. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. In the air, left field, down the line. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Number 5.
Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. Strike one.
0-1's the count. No, that's low.
So now 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's in the dirt. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the A's 1 and the Rockies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Michael Toglia. That's
Oh,
outside.
that pitch is out.
Ball one. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And that's way high. And that's ball three. And he walked him on 4 pitches. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here is Chris Bryant. Severino throws to first, and he's back in there.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the second.
Runner on the go, swing and a miss. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
0-1 now. Outside with a breaking ball. 1 out, bases empty. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Got him swinging.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a 2-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, and I think he was also a little lucky right there.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Upstairs.
That's upstairs.
Inside.
That's inside.
And now 2-0. Just off the inside edge. And that's in for a strike.
Come on, Nolan.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
Let's go, Rockies.
First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. There's a strike.
All one's the count.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Ball one.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Two down, base is empty. This is J.J. Bleday. Struck out looking at his first at bat. He swings and fouls one off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So 2 down, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a swing and a miss.
One ball.
Two down, base is empty, but one run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. The A's get one on this homer. And it's 2-zip. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. Just missed. Not close with that one. Now 2-0.
Hey.
Fastball for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Severino kicks, deals. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. Urias to first in time. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Batting ninth, catcher, Jacob.
2 outs, base is empty. Jacob Stallings now. And that's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Lined into right. Hauls it in to end the inning. Rockies are down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Start of the fourth, and now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Line drive. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Fly to left his first time. That's in for a strike. Geloff measures 6 feet 2 inches. 25 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. Soderstrom aboard here at first with nobody out.
Let's go, Rockies!
Fought off foul. This to third. Goes to second for one. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Next up for the A's, Seth Brown. RBI single his last time up. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
One and one.
Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field, bottom 4, and the batter now, Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle.
And that one pulled foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up.
This one's into the outfield, could be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan McMahon. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Look strikeout.
Yep, I got
And
him.
it hit
Take
him.
your bait.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
Tovar in the box now. Takes strike one.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
Runner edges away at second. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And that is a big first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael.
Here's Michael Tolia. Walked his first time.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score. The tag at third, and he's out.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
Here's Bryant now. Went down on strikes his first time through. A little bit low,
touchdown.
and that's ball one. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. And that's off
inside,
the
ball
inside edge. And it's 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Pulls that one foul. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. We played 4. It's the A's 2 and the Rockies 1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the third baseman, Luis Urias. Marquez back to work. And that is out of play. And the 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Good eye in that spot. Smoked on the ground a second. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, number 5.
Jacob Wilson will hit next. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one out to right. Hilliard under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Lawrence
Back to the
Butler.
top of the lineup. And the batter now, Lawrence Butler, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And there's a strike. just off the inside edge. A's leading by a run. Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they still lead it 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. At the plate, Nolan Jones. And there's the strike. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Right through there, got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Thairo Estrada to the plate.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Hilliard batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Bleday going back and brings it in at the wall. 3 up, 3 down that time. 5 innings complete. It's the A's 2 and the Rockies 1. And we're back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Brent Rooker. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move to the at-bat.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Splits the plate, 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. German Marquez is done in this one, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
A new pitcher in the game, Justin Lawrence.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
One out, runner at second. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Ball one there. That clips the corner. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Scott Alexander getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
One ball.
Lede leads off second with one gone in the inning. Way outside, and it's 2-2.
The count's full.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. And ball four, two aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting. First base.
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
That one outside. 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
One ball, two strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Nice grab. Off balance feet. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. A strong showing from the Colorado bullpen. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the A's 2 and the Rockies 1. Bottom of the sixth inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Jacob Stallings. And that one fouled off.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8. Brenton Doyle digs in now. 1 for 2. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 90s.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's off the inside corner, and now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2 now. That's to third. Fair ball. Around third. He scores, and the Rockies tie it up. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. 0 for 2 in this one. Ball one on a pitch inside. Hammered down the line. Should be extra bases. They're waving McMahon home. He'll score easily.
Big RBI for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Luis Severino won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
Michel
A's.
Otañez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So in now for Colorado, Michael Toglia. A walk, and he's also singled. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Tovar, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss, strike one. Otañez,
1 ball, 1 strike.
he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
Ball 2.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. T.J. McFarland, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Leclerc, the right-hander, also getting loose. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And that's outside, and that's ball 3. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the sixth. And ball four, two aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
First and second, one out. Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Next offering misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now the left fielder, Nolan Jones. And there's a strike. Two on, two outs. Just missed.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The 1-2. Got him swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're through 6 full. It's the Rockies 3 and the A's 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Seth Halverson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game, and now here is Zach Geloff. Outside low, 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall.
Robs a potential solo shot right there. That'll fire your team up, but even more so the player. I'm excited to see how they respond.
Seth Brown up next for the A's. There's the strike. Halverson, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2023. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one at triple digits.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now the third baseman, Luis Urias. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's down. One hops off the wall. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. And fouled off. So the tying run at second. The shortstop takes the ball. Way high.
That's a really good take.
Urias at second with 2 down. And misses inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Lawrence Butler in the on-deck circle, hoping for a chance.
3 strikeouts for him already, but that would be forgotten if he can get to the plate and make a difference right here.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Seth Halverson out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Luis Peralta.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. And now they're out in front. It's 5-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. And strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Tyler Ferguson. Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
That misses, and now it's even 1-1.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Hilliard, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one almost got him. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's in there at the knees. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Butler on his way over. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Denver, and now J.J. Bleday. Peralta back to work. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Victor Vodnik getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Alexander also throwing. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. And that one ripped into right. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
1 out, runner at second. Tyler Soderstrom. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. A 2-run shot, and they add a pair. It's 7-3. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Luis Peralta is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
Victor Vodnik taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And there's the strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Seth Brown.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Seth Brown. Fastball is outside. Two down, nobody on. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs.
Ball, that's inside.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis.
Next up for the A's, Luis Urias. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And that one is inside ball 1. Misses outside. 2-1. Brown leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ground ball to the right side, and he can't come up with it. And they put the tag on him for the out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 7-3.
Now pitching for the
Back
Athletics.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Grant Holman. So back to the top of the order. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle.
That's to third. Urias to first in time. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the
Man, he
count.
really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Now 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Stepping in, Ezekiel Tovar. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense should.
One ball,
up and in, and he gets out of the way. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Offense held in check there. 9th inning coming up. It's the A's 7 and the Rockies 3. We go to the 9th. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Number 5.
Slice down the right side. And that one clips the corner. And that's a little bit high. And a count 1-2.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
And that skips in the dirt.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that's smooth a swing. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. He's already homered here in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. And a good eye there. Two. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Doyle should have this one. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Brent Rooker. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Not
Ball
even
1, no
close
strike.
there. Ball 1. And
Ball,
another
that's
ball.
out.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next
I can't
offering
win,
way
Paul.
off the plate. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He made him pay for that one, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Another look at one of the most impressive home runs you'll ever see, as StatCast gives us the full picture.
Yeah, projected more than 480 feet on its way over the fence, and I don't think we could watch this replay enough, Boog. I mean, just incredible. That was a swing that we're not going to soon forget.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Victor Vodnik will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Scott Alexander.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. That one finds the corner. Strike one. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Into center. Got it. Nice grab. And that'll do it. A solo homer adds to the A's lead. It's now 8-3. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, T.J. McFarland.
Now pitching.
And you
for the
know,
A's.
bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there.
Now batting.
Here's Bryant now. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He's had a tough day at the
0-1.
plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
No ball,
That's
2
strike
strikes.
2. That one missed. Popped up right side. Soderstrom makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Nolan.
Rockies down to their last out. Nolan Jones getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. The Athletics leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
This could end it. And
One
ball
ball,
1.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
8-3 the final in this one. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.